Good morning, sponsor and slay. What's going on? Okay, so because we're not doing a group page and I can't go live in it, which is the only thing that I don't like about the chat, because I wish I could go live exclusively for you guys. But that's okay, because I much rather, especially while there's the amount of us that there are, I would much rather be much closer. You know, I feel like we are holding each other much more accountable and stuff like that going this route, you know, so I really like it. And I'm getting to know you guys a lot better opposed to a group page where, you know, it's just more, hey, do this and then post. You know, I feel like we're really working together, and I really love that. So I wanted to just make a little video really quick. Number one, to tell you guys are blowing up. Like, that's the first thing. I mean, this is only going to be a couple minute long video. But like, you guys are blowing up. Like, hang on, I got to wipe my camera off. Oh, good. But like, I hope you guys realize how much, like, what you're doing is like already producing results. And, you know, like, usually, like, big results don't happen for, you know, like, it takes time, right? But some of you all are having some serious immediate results, and that's why, if you were in the Zoom last night, if you weren't, go watch it. I posted the recording in the comments of my Zoom like announcement post in the team page. But like, you know, different seeds sprout at different times, and that's why it's so important for us to constantly be sending out these messages, and every day be posting those opportunity posts, and every day be posting that attraction marketing, because that is what is going to that's what's going to water and fertilize and you know, give the sunlight to those seeds that we are planting with the you know, with our messages and with our you know, posts and all that. Because you know, like I was talking about in that Zoom, you know, when it comes to sponsoring, you got to trust the process, you know. But the thing is you got to know what the heck the process is to be able to trust it, right? And so you know, I think that, and I'm going to tell you again, if you weren't on that Zoom, just really quick what the 4 steps of the process is. But you got to remember that that number one, sponsoring is a numbers game. Okay, you're gonna have a deck of cards, and every deck of cards has 4 aces. It's got jokers, it's got 2 3s and 4s, it's got jack, kings, and queens. So you can sponsor 52 people, and only 4 of them hopefully are going to be aces, right? So we have to remember that if and when we find our aces, it may not be the very first person we sponsor. It may not be the 15th person we sponsor. But also, like, some people start as a 2 and work their way up to an ace, but not if they don't have a leader that's duplicating their knowledge to make them an ace. Does that make sense? Oh crap, I forgot. So like, we have to remember that just like when we started, if we were not offered any training, if we were not offered any support, if we were not shouted out, if we were not any of those things, would we be where we're at today, right? So it's not just about sponsoring, but about leading by example, you know, duplicating the knowledge, you know. And so that's really important. But back to the actual sponsoring part, the process, trusting the process is so important. I'm about to order my food. Yeah, I'll get a Cajun biscuit combo with a large Mountain Dew, and that's it.
Combo with a large Mountain Dew, it's going to be $6.45.
Thank you. You know, but it's so important for us to trust the process. And because what I see so often is people getting, you know, they get really pumped up, they sponsor really well, and then and they build an amazing team, and then they fall off because things aren't moving as fast as they planned. The team isn't working as hard as they want them to. All these different things. But the thing is, or they get discouraged that they're not ever going to be able to sponsor a good one, an ace, because they've found all their jokers, 2s and 3s and 4s first. You know what I mean? But here's the thing, you guys. We need those 2s, 3s, and 4s to add to our numbers. They may not be our greens that get us to orange, purple, or black. They may not be those 5 pinks that get us to green, but they are going to be those people that add numbers to our company sales, whether it's $200 a month. If we have 5 people that just buy $100 a month, that's $500 added to our company sales. So we need those 2, 3s, and 4s. And that's why we need to be thankful for every single person we have. And whatever it is that they are wanting out of this, we need to cater to. So the process, what is that? 4 steps. 1 is exposure. So those opportunity posts, those live videos, those attraction marketing, watching your lifestyle. That's number 1. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2 is offer the opportunity. Whether it's because of a sale, an opportunity message being sent out, like whatever that may be, offer the opportunity. And at this point, they're either going to say yes or they're going to say no, right? So if they say yes, then great, we've got us a new teamie. If they say no, then that's when we have to go to the next step of the process, which is step 3, which is exposure again. Meaning, we plant these seeds, and if we plant them and never water them, never take care of them, never fertilize them, never give them the sunlight they need, never, give them the attention that they need, if we plant them and then never, ever come and check on them, then those seeds are going to die out, right? They're going to die out, or they're going to be watered by somebody else. And so it's really, really important for us to trust the process. Hi. Thank you. Why do I feel like this got dark all of a sudden? There we go. So it's really important for us, thank you, to, to follow all of the steps of the process, right? And, okay, there it is. And so the 3rd step is exposure again, meaning we are tending to those seeds that we planted. So we planted these seeds, they've said no for whatever reason, and now every time they see our opportunity post, they see, thank you so much. Thank you. You too. They see our they see our lives, they see our attraction marketing, they see our lifestyle that we're able to live, they see our confidence change, they see all these things, right? And that waters those seeds little by little. Some people, all they need to see is one time, but some people need to see a whole month's worth. You know what I mean? Some people need to see 6 months worth. Different seeds are going to need different time to grow, right? We can't just throw a seed down and then be mad it didn't just grow in an instant. You know what I mean? So we have to really look at that. Now, so number 1 was exposure, number 2 was offer, number 3 was exposure again, and then number 4 is follow-up. We have to follow up with our seeds. We got to go back to our seeds and say, okay, I exposed you, I planted my seed, you said no, I've been watering, I've been doing everything I need to do with my crop. Now I'm going to come back and check on it, see how we're doing. And that's where we got to follow up. We got to remember who we're talking to about these things. Okay? I have a whole notebook that's dedicated just to people that I've spoke with, no matter if it's 1 time or 17 times, about the opportunity. And oh my gosh, these are so hot. And so we have to trust the process, okay? Because people did not get to where they are. Amanda didn't get to BS1. I didn't get to BS because everybody said yes every time we asked, or because we never felt stuck, or because we never got discouraged, or any of that. We actually have had more people tell us no than blue, green statuses because we've been doing it longer. So we've actually had more people say no. But the thing is it's not about if people say no, it's about when they say no, what are you going to do? How are you going? You want this, son? How are we going to bounce back from that? Are we going to allow that to stop us from moving forward in our business? And that answer should be heck no. We shouldn't even have to think twice about that. We should be so committed to our business and to growth and to sharing what this opportunity has done for us with other women and men or whoever, that it's non-negotiable. If they say no, that just means not right now. It's not, oh, just because Sarah Smith asked me, I'm definitely saying no. I would have done it, and I've got all the money, I've got all the friends, I am completely confident I'll be successful in this, but because Sarah Smith asked me, I'm saying no. No, that's not how it works. There's an underlying fear. There's something they need validated. There's something they need reassured. Or, you know, maybe they do want to do it and they need to get paid on Friday. Whatever it may be, we have got to make sure that we are tending to that, okay? And not just saying, oh, well, they don't, you know, it's because it's me. They don't give a crap about me. They don't want to be with me. No, we've got to let go of that personal thing, okay? We got to let go of that. Because when we just assume it's always personal, then we are going to let that overtake our mindset. And we have got to teach ourselves and to train ourselves that it's not a personal thing. It's just because it's just not right now for them. It's just not for them right now, whatever that reason may be. And of course, a lot of times it's fear. Okay, a lot of times they say they don't have the money because they're scared, you know, like, and so that's why we don't, you know, if they say, you know, I don't really know, then, you know, it's not just, okay, talk to you later, you know, exposure, follow-up. No, we need, in that first offer, in that step 2 of the process, we need to use our you know, our relatability. We need to relate to where they are. We need to say, hey, listen, I understand how you feel. Hey, feel, felt, found. Hey, listen, I understand how you feel. I totally get it. Whenever I first signed up, I was totally scared. I felt like I was never going to find success in this. I had no clue how I was going to do anything. But what I have found is that, man, if I just trust and stick with the winners that have found success in this, the training is unbelievable. Like, I've never had so much support in my life, and I have found that just giving a chance on myself has forever changed the course of mine and my kids' future, right? So we have to trust that process. But as well as trusting it, we have to put it into action. We can't just send out an opportunity message and never check in on them. You know, never post attraction marketing, never post opportunity posts, because if we send out all these opportunity posts, but we are not offering that exposure to that lifestyle change, to that confidence change, to that financial change, to that sisterhood, to all of those things, if we are not exposing them to that on a regular basis, then that seed is going to die out. That seed will die out. And so we have to trust the process, as well as intentionally acting and putting in the work to make the process happen. Okay? So I want you to really think about everything I just said and run with it. Run with it, okay? You know, we have been doing this sponsoring run for a few days now, and we have sponsored like 20 people in just a couple days. In one of our slower sponsoring months, that's how much we were doing in a month. Look how much putting in the action and the effort every single day. Look how it's growing your team. And if it's not growing your team already, you have so many seeds planted that things are going to sprout all over. But you have to trust the process. You have to keep showing up. You can't say, oh, why is it must be me because everyone else is sponsoring, but not me. Number one, not everyone is sponsoring. I hate when people say that. Everyone's saying no. So everyone in the entire world is saying no. No, that's no, I don't like that. Because that's not real. That's not true. The people you asked said no. That's who said no. Oh, well, I sent out messages to so many people. How many? 10? Okay, so 10 people. You were banking on going black status and changing the course of your financial future on messaging 10 people. No, we have to think big. We can't think index card. We got to think billboard, okay? We got to see that big picture. Even if it's from far away down the interstate, we've got to be able to say that. I'm coming for that. But guess what? We don't just get in our car and teleport there. We have to drive there. We've got to get off exits. We've got to get around cars. We've got people that are going to stop right in front of us and hit the brake. That we have to hit the brake, but we have to intentionally decide to hit the gas again. Okay? Or if our tire blows, we can either sit on the side of the road and cry and just sit there and have a pity party, or we can freaking call AAA, change our tire, and get back on the dang road. But we have to intentionally decide that. Okay? So today, intentionally decide that you are changing your dang tire. Intentionally decide that you're done with the index card and you're going for the billboard. Okay? This is your day. Today is your day to say, whatever I've held on to, I'm letting it go. And I am moving forward. Screw my excuses. You guys know excuses do not work with me because I've had them all. But I have decided, when I made the decision to be non-negotiable in this, no matter what, I meant it. My kids are special enough and important enough to me that I'm not going to let one freaking person or even 50 freaking people say no to me in one day stop me from changing their future and mine. We deserve this. Today is the day that we change, and we change our freaking tire and we get on the road, okay? I love you guys. I'm proud of you, and I can't wait to see what you do today. Mwah.